Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's Cleveland to start out. Ball with it. He's picked up by Bain. Outside for Mitchell. The three. Fires in the triple. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
Now here's Bain. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, man, just a big response from Bain.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Back to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And he makes it.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Now here's Suggs. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Hunter, following the bucket by the Magic. And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Wagner looking it over. From deep, Bain. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And it's Wagner missing. The Cavs trailing. Ball into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love seeing ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Outside Bain. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
With the drive. Ball. And Ball throws it down.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Pass to Bain. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, it's just a few years into Desmond Bain's career, but he's historically good shooting threes.
I mean, B.A., he is over 40% for his career. In the top 25 all-time of three-point percentage, and that is on a major volume.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And he makes a first. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Now here's Mitchell. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Pass to Batase. Back to Suggs. And he dunks it down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Allen outside. Back to Ball. Mobley on a screen. 5 to shoot. Ball left side. Here's Allen. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Orlando leading. Down low. And Caro no good. Outside Hunter. Here's Mobley. And he buries his first look.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Pass to Caro. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ball outside. Into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Outside Bane. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Bane's got 14.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Mobley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Bane. 14 points for him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
An effective two-way threat. Have to be impressed with Bane's steady improvement year after year. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside Burks. Pass to Wade. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside Bane. It's rebounded by Wade. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 1. Works for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. So for the Magic. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Now Black. Pass to Richardson. Here's De Silva. Back to Richardson. Here's the 3. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
2 minutes. Outside Burks. On the wing, Strus. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Magic leading by 4. Black outside. Pass to Richardson. Driving to the basket. 4 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Carter can't get it to go.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Back to Isaac. He shoots a three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. .46 seconds left in the first. Outside Burks. Back to DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Richardson. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes. Richardson's got 6.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Strus to the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Richardson. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay. 28.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Fires from deep. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Up top, Allen. Outside, Hunter. Back to Allen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Outside Richardson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Orlando leading by 11. Pass to Carter. Back to Richardson. Now here's Isaac to the paint. Here's Carter. 3 on the clock. Isaac's shot is off. Back to ball. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Double team on Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Hunter's got 5 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Richardson. Picked by Isaac. Off target from outside. Cavaliers trail by 8. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Left side, Richardson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Allen a screen. Inside. It's stolen by Isaac. Richardson for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Richardson's got 11 points in the quarter.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ball outside. Allen a screen. To the inside. Deflected! And Caro outside. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list. He's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Outside Bane. No good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Hunter. Allen a screen. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Here's Allen. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
2 shots. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Graham?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bane with a nice dish there.
Out to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 5 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Bane. High post Batase. And Batase throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Outside Bain. Wagner, left side. Back to Bain. Pass to Bataze. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bain's got 19 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Allen a screen. Mobley, right side. Double team on Mobley. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Wagner with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Up top, Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Bain. Sweet little floater. 21 points in the game.
This is the defense Bain attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
Back to ball. Stolen by Bain. Up top, Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Suggs with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From deep, Bain. The offensive rebound. Back to Bataze. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Bataze's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There's 37 seconds left in the second. Pass to Strus. Here's Wade. Guarded by Banchero. Back to Wade. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 14. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Suggs. Bain with it. Inside. Bataze. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That one misses for Bataze. Here's Reed. And so it's Orlando in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest!
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
The three from Bain. Here's Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Magic leading by 16. Pass to Bataze. And here's Wagner. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Wagner's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Allen a screen. Poke loose. Rebound by the Magic. And they're on the run. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. And Banchero gets it to go.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Outside Hunter. They set the pick. Back to ball. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And miss after miss right now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Right side Bane. Stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Allen outside. Ball outside. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Mobley. The kick to Hunter. And stolen by Banchero. Fade fires from way outside. On the wing, Bane. Let's go with a 3. There's the 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Ball. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Suggs. And the Magic pushing it up now. The 3 from Bane. Mobley grabs the board. And here's Hunter for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To end the run. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Bane. Wagner outside. Over Hunter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mobley. And here's the fast break. Ball outside. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
So both teams making some changes here. Orlando leading by 21. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 40.
And here's Black. No made baskets yet. Pass to Richardson. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Now Burks. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
There's a screen. Black. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
On the wing, Richardson. score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Reed sets a screen. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 3 to fall. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Richardson. The 3. Not going to go that time. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Black. And the layup is good off the glass. Black's got his second basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Reed. Orlando grabs the miss. And it's Orlando on the break. Three-pointer. De Silva, no good. 1:35 left in the third quarter. The drive by DiVincenzo. Reed can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Burks. Reed sets a screen. Now here's Strus. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And here's Carter. Back to Black. Takes a 3. Can't get it to drop. 43 seconds left in the third. Burks no good.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint. Just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And he's good on the second.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. By 19. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Miller outside. Back to Strus. To the paint. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Now here's Richardson. Picked by Carter. 1 second left. And so it's Orlando leading by 17 at the end of the period, building this lead up in
the Magic 76.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Burks. Right side Strus. Pass to Reed. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
To the inside. Matase can't hit. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 15-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Burks with it. Started out by Matase.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Banchero outside. It's rebounded by Wade. To the middle. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Bain. Banchero outside. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 17. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Here's Bain. Nice D from Reed. From the line. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Wagner with it. Strus covering. Back to Suggs. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Strus. Outside Reed. Bain comes with a double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Banchero surveys. With a step back. It's rebounded by Wade.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Bain. Banchero outside. 4-3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Strus. Outside Burks. Here's DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Suggs. Banchero outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution on the court.
Bain surveying the D. Picked by Carter. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Mitchell. On the take. And a nice finish on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Bain. Ball with a steal. Allen with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Bain. Now Banchero. Now here's Wagner. Now Bain. Hunter covering. Back to Bain. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Not a long way up from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Now Carter. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's a one-on-one situation. Hunter. It's good from beyond the arc.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Wagner with it. Payne outside. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Mobley.
You know what? He's got to look.
Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Bain outside. Banchero the screen. The drive by Bain. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Now Mobley. Clock at 4. Now Ball. From downtown. The triple drop.
That is just a big shot from Ball. I like seeing him step up and show that leadership.
Cleared away by Mobley.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Banchero. Can't hit it. The Cavs trailing. Hunter to take the lead. Oh, touches it off the glass.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
And Suggs, here we go.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And he drives in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Picked by Carter. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Right side, Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Outside Bain. From deep three-point land. Buries it from outside.
3 points.
This team trusts Bain, and he comes through.
Here's Mitchell. Ball fires. Misses the three. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. And here's Banchero. Now Bain. Knocked away. 5 on the clock. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Yeah, Wagner staying active and cashing in on the second chance. Just a heads-up play.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley. The putback. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Now Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack. Jams it home.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Just in time with the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Allen a screen. Mitchell with the ball. Now Carter defending. Here's Hunter. Stolen by Bain. And it's Orlando on the break. Allen rips down the board. The Cavaliers leading. Now Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes at OT in this exciting contest. Clock at 6. Now Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he misses the layup. Payne with it. Now Bankero. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Payne. It's money from deep.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bain. That is an impressive bucket.
Hunter with the ball. Wagner picks him up. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes.
Man, good whistle there.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Down one with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 0, Dante.
Bain fires. And so So it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.